In today's video, we're going to find out how much weight can a Land Rover LR3 handle. At least how much weight can it handle on the inside. I want to know if it affects the braking, if it affects the acceleration, if it affects the handling, if it affects the ride. Let's find out. I'm about to put the Rover to the test. Right here is 1,700 pounds of laminate flooring plus 2 crazy dogs. I'm about to test the payload capacity, the payload weight capacity of the LR3 and see just how it handles this much weight, minus the 2 dogs. Before I start, I would like to give a special thanks to a fellow Land Rover owner. Hello, Martin, your wife Vera, 3 lovely daughters, Ludmila, Mariana, and Carolina. I hope I said that right. Let's get started. Right now, I'm on my way to the flooring store, Floor & Decor, to pick up all of the laminate boxes, the laminate cases that we ordered. 31 cases. That's a lot. 1,700 total pounds, and I'm going to break it up into 2 sections, 15 on one trip, 16 on another. That's a lot of weight. I'm very curious to see how the Rover handles it. Let's check it out.
Cool. What kind is that, a GoPro?
Yeah,
Cool.
I record everything.
Oh, that's cool, yeah?
I record everything. It's
Do you vlog and stuff?
sometimes I do. Sometimes it's just to show everybody that I work.
Oh, okay.
Just to show them that I work hard.
Just like yesterday?
Just like yesterday. Just like this. It actually ran a little smoother than I thought.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess because this has air suspension, so it made it easier.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was like a smoother ride.
That's nice.
Yeah. Like the smoothest ride I've had. I was like, what? Because I mean, this is a lot of weight. I think it was like 900 pounds. Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, that's a lot. And wasn't an issue.
That's good.
So I said, no, I might make a video on
How much you can...
yeah. Because I was really concerned on if that was going to be an issue. Because I was like, should I rent a
U-Haul?
trailer, a U-Haul? Yeah.
Good. Very good. What kind of car is this? Land Rover?
Yeah. And it was funny because I know when you first walked out, you're like, yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, nothing.
I was very skeptical yesterday.
It was like, all of those? Yeah, you think getting one.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be in there. I have a lot of boxes in the back. That's 16 boxes, by the way. Each box weighs 57 pounds with a total weight of 912 pounds. Now, I weigh 200 pounds, so that's a little bit over 1,100 pounds. The Rover has a payload capacity of 1,300 pounds, so I'm good. I still have 15 more boxes to buy, so I had to break my trip up into 2, but that's the beauty of owning a Rover, a Land Rover LR3 that is, or a Land Rover LR4, they both would work. Now, as far as the power that I lost because of all this weight, I really don't feel like I lost any power. You know, the Rover isn't necessarily a fast vehicle, but it's a very powerful vehicle. So the braking, you know, I'm not going fast, but the braking seems fine. And the suspension actually feels better, I guess, because of all the weight. You know, it raised up when I put everything in. And well, it raised that when I start the car up, and it feels very smooth and very responsive. This is actually putting the Rover to a serious test, because as you see, I'm in stop and go traffic right now. So I don't have momentum behind me. I don't have momentum on my side. So I'm coming to a stop, then I have to go. So the Rover is handling this perfect. It's almost as if I don't have all this weight back there. All these boxes, 16 boxes, like I say, each box is 57 pounds. They're about, I believe they're 6 feet long and a foot wide. So 3 rows and they're stacked 5 high. I know there's a lot of people that hate on the Rover, and I get it, I understand. But the Rover is more than just an off-road vehicle. Oh, let me close this. Alright. The Rover is more than just an off-road vehicle. It's more than just a vehicle that can carry seven adults around comfortable. It's more than just a vehicle that you just look cool driving in. It's all of those. And I've done all, so I know. And I know people are gonna hate. I get that. But this is me just reporting on the quality of the Rover. Traffic has opened up. There's pretty much no one in front. As you can see, very few cars behind me. I'm doing the speed limit right now, which is 70, 0 problems. From stop and go on the freeway to cruising at 70, this weight has not made a difference at all. If anything, it feels as if the Rover is driving a little smoother. I guess because the suspension is being weighed down, so it's really counteracting itself perfectly. This was actually not an issue. So if you're thinking about hauling a lot of weight on the inside of your Land Rover LR3 or LR4, don't worry about it, because these things have a very high payload, and pretty much it was a non-factor. Okay, as you see, I just got home, so I'm going to back the Rover up right here, unload all of the laminate floor boxes, and you'll see just how big, how many, how long they really are. That might impress you a little bit more, and then I'm going back to the store to get the rest. Had to lower the Rover just in case, just to make sure it didn't clip the garage coming in. Plus it makes it a little easier to load. Here's my dogs. It won't help me. They sure do want to smell everything. You guys want to help me? No luck? No luck? Did they take a picture? Did they take a picture of it being delivered? Maybe they hid it real good. You checked the mailbox?
Yeah, it's too bulky. I think the mailbox, but
Oh. Wow.
it's a $50 purchase, so.
Yeah, that's... Well, even if it was a $5 part, I mean, you want it.
Yeah.
Wow. Has it ever happened before?
No. It's the only problem we've ever had is in delivering to that person. I'll see if they deliver tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I'm pulling for you. I hope. What was the part?
The part was a brake run for the BMW.
Oh, okay.
It's like because I'm installing a hydro e-brake.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm just like that's my new projects and stuff.
Gotcha.
Other parts, everything. It's from the same dealer,
Oh, okay.
and then the hydrants.
Huh. Well, I hope it was a mistake. I hope they said delivered and they didn't. That's happened to me before. That's happened to me before where it was a mistake and then they got delivered the next day. So hopefully. All right. All right, Ramsey. Whew. That was heavy. Whew, Rover's tougher than me. I just got done unloading the rest of the flooring and it's sitting right here. I'll show you in a second. All of it is 1,700 pounds, and when you see the height and the width, it's kind of impressive at how much fit. I could have taken it all at once as far as the shape and the capacity of it, but the weight capacity was 1,700 pounds. That would exceed what the Rover could handle. I took 800, 850 and 850 and it was almost not an issue. I forgot that I even had any extra weight in the vehicle as far as how it handled. I could have just got a trailer and towed all of it at once, but I was just curious to see how the Rover would handle with that much weight inside, and it was not an issue. All I did was simply lay all the seats down. I put my blanket in to just, in case these things are dirty, didn't want this thing to get dirty. You know, it's funny. When I told the salesman that I had an SUV and he walked up looking at this from its exterior, he said he was thinking there's no way one is getting in there. Nevertheless, 16. After we slid him in, he was impressed. This is how much it is. I'm laying on it just so you can get a good idea of the size lengthwise. I'm 6'3" and they're pretty much just as long as me. So there you go. Now you know. Before I close, I would like to give a special hi to my fellow Land Rover owner overseas, Martin and his wife Vera and his 3 lovely daughters, Ludmira, Mariana, and Carolina. You guys have a good one.